Ladies and gentlemen, this is a title fight. It is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. The referee for this event, Mike King.
So MMA is crazy. Anything can happen. You have to be prepared for all outcomes. That being said, in looking at the tape on these two, George Billy is just a sensational athlete. Still working on his striking, but my God, his wrestling is already there. You can look at him, Kevin. Physical specimen. I don't know. I mean, listen, I've seen tape on Todd Holshouse. I just don't know exactly if he's got what it takes to take on George Billy. We're going to find out.
It's so funny because when we do the big guys, when we do the 210s, but it's the little guys that are exciting. It's the little guys that it's fun to watch. George Billy, 5'2". Todd Holshouse, 5'7". This is the title fight tonight. It's scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Mike King is the referee. It's sponsored by Domino's, more than just pizza.
Everyone seems to be slipping on that very side of the cage. I wonder if that ad in particular is more slippery than the others.
I think it's just where they just don't check it well enough, and I don't know why they don't do that. Get a nice towel over there. It's right where the stool comes out.
Oh, fantastic.
Great kick.
Throwing a 1-2 and then following it with the the left high kick. Well done.
George Billy standing 5'2", Todd is 5'7". Holshouse, it's funny when you're 5'7" and you look so much taller than a guy.
Yeah, but I mean, look at the difference in the physicality of the two. Not just from the physique standpoint,
yeah,
because that doesn't always tell the story, but just look how he moves. Look how dynamic and fluid everything is. But I mean, look, this isn't the, cage physique fighting championships. This is about what kind of skills you have, and we're going to find out here. I'm a little surprised. What's funny is for a guy who's got such dominant wrestling like George Billy, I won't say he's reluctant to use it, but he just doesn't seem to think it's his first order of business. Especially against a guy like Holshouse, who, I don't know, judging from tape, that seems to be his liability.
Good left inner kick from George Billy to Holshouse. Just a lot of combinations. We didn't see that a lot the last couple of fights. We like to see that like what you were talking, that tap, tap, down low, tap, tap, high, down low. George Billy really quick, good moving. Holshouse, keep it in squared up.
Ooh, he was waiting for it, though. If you're waiting for it, it's not as bad. Now, this is where I think he has, this being George Billy, has a tremendous advantage. You can see right away going to switching sides, banging on him with hammer fists, using the crossface now, an uncontested crossface. No knee shield because the knee has to be in front of the left hip for it to count. Arm bar, that was so sick. He came over the top. He's got to get him to roll by pushing on his, he doesn't quite have it. The left leg needs to be behind the head of Holshouse. Not saying he can't get it,
right,
but this is not the optimum way to do it. But I like the kid's guts.
George, listening to the corner, listen to what Holshouse corner has to say, and he's going to try to counter that.
If he goes over the top like that, he could, there we go. Now he's just going to belly down. He's not quite there yet. He's on seconds from tapping.
And it's like he wants to tap, but it just doesn't hurt bad enough.
He's giving the thumbs up to the referee.
Oh,
this
great move.
Yeah, but that's going to do him in. That's going to do him in. Oh my God, that arm is bent back.
It's going to snap.
These guys, they have such pride, they just don't want to tap.
Snap. I don't want to hear it.
I can't hardly. Look at that! Oh my
It's going to snap.
How is he not tapped?
I don't want to see it snap.
He's doing a good job of turning his arm to the left. Yeah. It's not quite where it needs to be. He needs to choke up on it. I'm not saying he should give up on it, but at some point, George Billy needs to decide if maybe he wants to move to mount if he can't finish it here. The worst thing you can do is gas out. Now, he's in a comfortable position. The left leg is over the face of his opponent. He can't stand as a consequence. That's what's keeping him flattened, is this left leg over the face. Now he gets, oh, there he goes right back, you see. If you're on your back and I put my hand on your forehead, you can't do a sit-up.
Yeah.
That's why he can't sit there. Oh my God, he's grimacing in pain. He just won't tap. And he let it go.
I can't believe that happened.
He let it go. He got his face away. That's what keeps a guy down.
Unbelievable.
Now, we know he can wrestle. Let's see what kind of guard he has, or maybe some kind of scrambling ability. Got the underhook. Let's see if he can stand with it.
Holshouse just with a tough, gutsy performance here in the first round.
They're playing for keeps out here. Good job creating space.
Oh, good knee.
Well done. Well done.
That's just fun to watch. I thought it was going to snap, Luke. I don't even know.
You know what? It doesn't matter what organization it is. You want to win a title, you better get out there and earn it.
Good flying
They're
knees
not
right there,
tapping to the average armbar. That wasn't an average armbar. That was a great armbar.
I mean, that is bent backwards. I've been out here before where people just don't realize that their arms can't go that way, and you hear them snap, and that's the worst thing in the world. Let's check out the replay here.
So they both slip.
Both slip in that corner.
But look how agile George Billy is.
Jump right back up. Good kick, good lefts.
Now you see him spin to the other side, but what has to happen is he's got that part's good. That right leg is good. But you see there's nothing controlling his posture. You got to keep one. Now, there are variations to the armbar. Don't misunderstand me. As you get more complicated with it, you can avoid certain things. But as a general rule, let me say that, because I know there's going to be some black belts out there saying, I know an armbar, or you don't have to do that. That's true. But as a general rule, especially in MMA, which is such a scrambly, heavy sport, you want to have that leg over the face.
Hey, I got to thank the folks that are providing the food and drinks here tonight. Besides Hooters, we got the folks from Zandra's out here from Manassas, Virginia. Make sure you stop down in Old Town in Manassas and check them out. All the drinks, all the food you could want. You got to come out to one of these events. The next one is on May 30th. You want to check this out, go to GFL.tv. Go fight live. Round 2 here in this title fight between George Billy and Todd Holshouse.
Again, saw that coming, timed it beautifully. Look at how strong George Billy is.
Just picked him up and put him down.
And look at the pressure right away. He can step into mount. All he has to do is sink his hips down. And by the way, breathing through his nose. Oh, it looks like he, for a minute there, he had what was called a gift wrap, where you have one arm controlling one of theirs. Look at this. He's not throwing everything into them. He's doing just enough to force poor reactions.
But they sting.
That too.
They may not hurt, but just put your elbow on somebody's face.
God, look at that. He had the left wrist, and he was using that to control and then drive his own hips in. Because if someone's trying to drive your hips into you, you're going to base out with your hands or your elbows. He took that away from him. That is just so demoralizing. And there might be that rear naked choke, but good job here. Oh, if this might be it. This might be it. He switches to the gable grip. That should be it. Yes, that is.
Couldn't breathe. George Billy, what a great performance coming out in round 2.
Fantastic. This is a kid who, there's a Washington Post sports story about him in 2008, a troubled upbringing, had a lot of life's challenges. Wrestling was always his safe place, and he's turned it around now to an adulthood to become a martial artist and a great prize fighter. I
mean, that was absolutely fantastic. What a great fight. Holshouse comes through, I think, in the first round, showed so much heart. It was such a good fight in the first round, getting out of that arm bar. Everybody thought it was going to happen, and George Billy comes away with a great performance a couple of seconds into round number 2.
Yeah, you have to take your hat off to Todd Holshouse, just not giving the easy win here to George Billy, the hometown guy, making him earn it, but earn it he did.
All right, George Billy comes away with the win here in Cagezilla here at our main event. It was the title fight for the 125. Up next, Jesse Wickline and Earl Thomas in the 145s. That is the main event. You want me to redo that? Okay, well, that's what I was waiting on. You didn't yell, hey, replay's coming. I'll finish it. I didn't know. I got you. So this 14, 15, and 16 we're not going to do. I mean, we're doing them, right? But we're not. We're calling that the end. Yeah. In the fight, in the television show, it's the last one. Yeah, I got you. Okay. George Billy comes away with the win here at the main event here for the 125s. What a great event. You saw him come out round number 2. Fantastic, Luke.
Faced a little bit of challenge. I mean, he had the armbar early, didn't quite get it, but didn't panic. Came out, said, you know what? I know what works. I'm going to do that. I have the right game plan. I have the right skills. I'm going to get right back to it. Did it with a takedown, passed him out, and you can see here timing the takedown. And look at the strength of George Billy. Putting him down. Incredible performance. More action like this on Cagezilla. We come back.
Winner, 1 minute and 22 seconds in the round, and number 2 with a rear naked choke. The referee stops the fight. Out of the red corner, George Billy!
Am I ending the show or throwing it back to commercial? Got it. George Billy is your winner, your flyweight title holder, beating Todd Holshouser. Great performance from the hometown guy. The armbar didn't quite work, although, my God, he almost had it, but didn't panic. Timing the takedown, passing guard, and getting the rear naked choke that he needed. He is your champion. Ladies and gentlemen, more Cagezilla action when we come back from commercial. Stick around.